Hi, my name is Richard Schleter. I'm an attorney that practices at the firm of Childers, Schleter & Smith. We practice and represent folks nationally against pharmaceutical companies and pharmaceutical companies that make medical devices. Specifically, currently I have put together a number of videos and information that I'd like to share concerning the DePuy ASR hip implant system that I think would be helpful for a patient that believes that they have this hip implant, so that they can be better informed and understand what their legal rights are, and hopefully be armed with additional information to help seek and get information concerning their health. If you have a DePuy ASR cup, many people ask, what is the reason for the recall? The specific reason for the recall that has been made known by the manufacturer is a high revision rate. There was a study that came out of the UK, known as the Whale study, that discussed the revision rate, or reason for having the system failing, of having a failure rate of 13%. What has been discussed and discovered in speaking to many different experts is that the actual failure rate is much higher than that. But the most important aspect of the reason for the failure rate is not dealing with the specific injury or specific illness or problem that the recipient of the replacement is receiving, the underlying medical condition, but the actual device itself gives off a very high amount of cobalt and chromium. And in particular, the cobalt levels that are being seen by those folks that have this device are seeing that it is at very high levels that are known to be toxic, that causes an inflammatory response around the device, which ends up leading to necrotic tissue or dead tissue around the soft tissue of the device, and eventually, when it gets to a higher level, approximately being discussed in many studies at 7 parts per billion, it results in what is known as bone resorption, or the bone essentially dying around the device, and then that particular patient develops symptoms and must have revision. If you'd like to learn more information about the DePuy implant ASR and see other videos and find other information, go to hipimplantrecall.net.